Corey Moore, key member of the Dogs secondary. He missed the game against Clemson because of a knee injury, but he was back against South Carolina and made a huge difference. In fact, he returned a few weeks early to help the Dogs out in that 41-30 victory.
It first happened during a scrimmage, a special team scrimmage, and I was going to block a punt, and one of my teammates came in from the inside of me and hit me in my knee, and I didn't hear anything pop. But I knew it was kind of bad because it had swollen up as soon as it happened. So, but I walked it off and I didn't pay any attention to it. But when I got back to the facility, Mr. Ron said it was an LCL sprain because of the x-rays and CAT scan.
It is a unique injury. It was relatively easy to diagnose just from his physical exam. We confirmed it with MRI, so we knew early on exactly what we had. And then the next issue is once you identify it and have a diagnosis, develop a treatment plan. And our goal in sports medicine, we want to get him back as quick as we can, but as safe as we can. So what we tried to do was set up a timetable, evaluate him every day, and progress him as he would tolerate to try to get him back to football.
Corey had a posterior lateral corner injury to his knee. He had LCL involvement and lateral collateral ligament involvement, as well as the what we call the arcuate ligament complex back in the posterior lateral corner of his knee. It's an unusual injury. I've been doing this for about 35 years and I've only seen 3 LCL injuries isolated, so it was really unusual to see this type of injury.
He said that there's this chamber called the hyperbaric chamber, and he said it is usually used for like concussions for people to come back and recover faster. He said, we would like to test you out on it to see how it goes. And I said, I don't mind. If it's anything that allows me to come back faster, then I would do it.
The hyperbaric chamber is basically pressurized 100% oxygen. The patients go into our chamber and they're there for approximately 2 hours getting this treatment. And the oxygen is pressurized, so it's forced into the bloodstream and it facilitates healing of the tissues.
It's taught me not to give up. There's going to be hard times in life and as well as in football. And I mean, going through that LCL sprain was a hard time for me. It put me in an uncomfortable position I've never been in before the injury. And we get put inside those situations like that in life, and it has helped me to move on in life.
Oh, it's been great. It's wonderful that we're able to offer this treatment here in Athens, but to be able to help the Bulldogs, having been a lifelong Georgia Bulldog fan, it's fun. We've enjoyed having him out here. He's such a great kid, and the ability to help the Bulldogs is just an advantage.
Wishing I was out there. I know they're giving their all out there on practice, and I just wish I could